We're going to be taking a look at math operations. So let's go ahead and make some variables over here. I'm going to start off inside of my main method. I'm going to go ahead and create the integer variable x, and we'll assign that a value of 5. And I'll go ahead and create the integer variable y. I'm going to assign that a value of 3. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a third variable, and this is going to be the math variable. And this variable is going to be used to have a math operation between the first two variables. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and put x plus y. So when we look at this, we know that x plus y is really 5 plus 3, so the math variable should be 8. And we can go ahead and confirm this by making a output. So you write system.out.print, and in the brackets we go ahead and write math, which is the variable we want to print out. We have a semicolon at the end. We can go ahead and run this, and we should expect 8 at the bottom, and we do. We get 8. Well, that's easy enough, right? Can we check out some other math operations? What if we go ahead and put a minus, right? The subtraction symbol. What if we go ahead and put that? You know, we're going to get 5 minus 3, so we should expect 2 on the bottom, right? And we go ahead and we get 2. Okay, everything seems simple enough. What if we put multiplication, which we know on computers is represented by the asterisk? What if we go ahead and build and run this? We see we get 15. Okay, why are you showing us this, right? This seems pretty simple. There's nothing really crazy going on. You know, what's the purpose of making a video about this? We've learned math in grade 2, unless you skipped grade 2, and then you probably think this is the most interesting thing in the world. So what happens if I were to go ahead and do division, right? You know, place your bets right now. What do you think I'm going to get when I do x divided by y, which is going to be 5 divided by 3? PayPal me your money, place your bets, leave it in the comment below before we progress. Are we going to get 1.67, which is what, 5 divided by 3 is? Or are we going to get something else? Let's go ahead and build and run, and you just lost all of your money because we're actually only going to get 1. Unless you said 1, then I'm not going to pay you. Now, the reason we're only getting 1 here, we all know that 5 divided by 3 is not 1, but the computer doesn't know because it's living in an integer world. Remember, we're working with integers over here, and we said that integers are whole numbers. So if it's going to be a whole number, it's not even going to bother looking at the decimal place. It's just going to cut it off. It's not even going to round it up, because we all know that if we were to go ahead and put double in front of all these, I can actually go ahead and do it just to show you, we know what the actual answer is going to be, right? Double will allow us to take a look at what the integers are going to be. I mean, what the decimal places is going to be. So I go ahead and do it like this, and now we see 1.66666666667, right? No, that's the actual answer of what 5 divided by 3 is. But when we look at it with integers, we only get 1 because it just cuts off the decimal place. It's not even going to round it up to 2. It's absolutely ruthless. It's savage. So that's one thing you need to take into consideration. That's one reason why I want to make this video. Just something that's important to remember. The next thing is the modulus operator, which is not something we see in math class. It's how to get the remainder. So what you do is you put the percent symbol, and this is going to look for the remainders. So look what happens when we do the x modulus operator y. We're going to get 2. Now, what exactly does 2 mean, right? Well, we know if we were to go ahead and divide 5 by 3, we're going to have a remainder, right? The 3 will go into 5 once, and then you're going to have a 2 remainder. So that's exactly what the modulus operator represents. It's the remainder of your division. You divide 5 by 3. Well, we know 3 goes into 5 once, and you're going to have 2 left over. That's going to be what you get from the modulus operator. So think of it in the exact same way as your division, right? So if you have x modulus operator y, you're thinking is what will be the remainder if you had x divided by y. In this case, you would have 2 remainder. So that's what I want to show you guys in regards to math operations with Java. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments below. I will respond to you as soon as possible, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the series.